Georgia's vote is now in the hands of the legislature. There's a bill supporting new types of electronic marking machines. It bypasses the call by some groups for a paper ballot system. Georgia Secretary of State sat down with WSAV's Joanne Merrigan today to weigh in on the state's voting future.
Tina, Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger supports a bill that's already passed the House. Now, he says while advocates have called a paper ballot system safer and cheaper, that's not necessarily the case.
And I believe that with the bill that went through the House and it's over in the Senate side, that is really the best technology, for Georgia.
Brad Raffensperger campaigned on a plan to get what he calls new electronic marking devices. That's a touch screen machine that creates a paper trail.
After you make your selections, then you press that button, and it's not to cast your ballot, it'll be to print your ballot.
He says voters could look over that paper ballot before it was scanned electronically and the vote officially cast. The cost of new machines would be as high as $150 million. He says that is a lot up front, but the cost of paper ballots over the next decade is estimated to be high as well.
But what no one had been talking about is all the costs that would get pushed out on the counties just for paper that you would need. And so we said if you looked at it over a 10-year period of time, you're looking at, say $200 million, north of $200 million, maybe even $250 million.
Cost aside, Raffensperger says most voters are now used to using that screen.
And we don't want the discussion just based on, dollars and cents. And I understand how important that is. I'm a fiscal conservative. But it has to all be based on how do we capture voter intent? How do we make sure that that vote is correctly recorded?
And he says most county officials are concerned about instituting a complete new paper ballot system.
Which one is going to require more poll workers? Which one, is going to require, more folks to just man the stations? We believe that with a hand-marked paper ballot system, you'll need additional people in the polling stations and the precincts.
Raffensperger says with a new electronic system, there would still be the cost of maintaining machines and new software. He hopes new devices are approved by lawmakers and says he wants them in place by next year.
To get us ready for the presidential primary, and then also obviously for the fall election.
And there are still plenty of paper ballot supporters in the legislature, but it's doubtful they can keep this plan from being passed. Meanwhile, despite some opposition, Raffensperger says he hopes going the new electronic route can create a system in which all Georgians can have confidence. Joanne Merrigan, WSAV News 3.